Okay, guys, it's a well, this is a continuation of the previous video about putting these hydraulic lines on. I'm not happy with them the way they are, so I'm going to change them. I'm going to clean it up. My own personal thing, I just don't like the way they're coming apart. They're setting in there, mainly coming out of the tractor here. Just discovered something that you got to look at anymore when you're buying pipe, elbows and stuff. You got to look at them. I just took this one new out of the package. You see them black spots down in there? Those are pits. Poor cast. So I'm going to have to take this back and get some more. So always got to be something. So I've got the front line loose up there. It's bleeding pressure off. Anybody that knows anything about Olivers knows these hold pressure until the tractor is running to release the valve. So let me get you set up. You can see what I'm doing here. I'll probably do it in the front. So hang on, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, guys. Zoom me in a little bit so you get an idea of what I'm doing here. Get this out of the way. I've done these like this many times and it's always worked. I haven't had a problem doing this before. I just don't like it the way it is. So like I say, we're going to make a little change here. Get that pressure out of it. Before I take that last thread loose. Like so. That's why on an Oliver you always bleed those off. Never try to force it, you might say. I'm trying to turn this thing loose. Of course not. Alright. Make my job a little easier. Drop you out of the way. This is one of the other reasons I wanted to do this. I do not care for the way nipples in there. That street L. This was a pain in the butt to get in there. It's going to be a pain in the butt to come out. Oh, do something different here. Well, shoot. Ain't gonna be an easy way to do it. Except just do it. Alright. really help if I could see what I was doing. Don't particularly like to do it that way, but if it gets it moving, it gets it moving. All right. This may come back to haunt me, I don't know. But we'll find out. Believe that will do it. And it ain't a farm job until you get blood flowing, so yeah. Well, first I got to do that. Let's see. That off out of the way. And it ain't a farm job unless you got blood flowing into it. I think I am going to move that. To the other side of it. That's better. I can get the silly thing to start now. There we go. I think I'd have been better off to left it on the inside of that hose. So that's what I'm going to do. Put her on the inside and leave it. May cause a problem in the future, I don't know. That's what we're going to go with. Of course not. You ever notice that when you work on hydraulics, that no matter how many wrenches you bring out, you never have the right one? Well, this is no different. Pain in the butt, but I'll do it this way. Most convenient place to do this, but when do you ever get a convenient place to work on a tractor on the hydraulics? Yeah, buddy. Okay, good enough. Now, do the other one. So I'm not going to bore you to death with sitting there watching it, so just hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, now we're on this back hose. I went uptown and got a new elbow. I'm going to get to use my handy dandy hydraulic wrenches for the first time. Forgot I had these. Sure makes the job easier. Now normally I have a thing about hydraulics and galvanized. Not really the best idea to use it together for a lot of reasons. But the problem is oh crap, got the wrong one. Oh well, we'll make do. We'll make it work. Is in this part of the country, for whatever reason, black iron pipe has got to be about like gold. very expensive for some reason. I don't know why, but it has. Come on, come loose. Why it's got expensive, I don't know. But it's more expensive than if you went and got hydraulic ends. So, not saying I'm a cheapskate, but, well, Mama didn't raise a fool. So, well, you do what you gotta do to get the job done. That means using galvanized, that's what you use. Even though you don't particularly want to. It is what it is. And the biggest thing is, you hope when you get to this point that it gets easier to get that lined up. Just enough, I don't want to grip it. Now, okay. Now, hard to do trying to hold this like this, but we'll get it there. May not be pretty, but it'll work. Back over the edge. Must be just a skosh more so it's relaxed. Ah, you gotta love it. Okay, finally. like I say, I'm not a fan of using galvanized fittings on hydraulics at all. But sometimes, depending on what you're doing, you don't get a lot of choice in the matter. Okay. Now, that part is done now. Now those hoses down there are relaxed. These are relaxed. And this will work the way it is. It's out of the way down there of the arm for the rock shaft. I would rather hook these hoses up this way as to bring them out and jack them around tight, where there's always pressure on the couplers here. It makes it harder to hook and unhook. But these are relaxed in the way that they're in there. So they're going to work all right. And as soon as I get the hoses and another set of couplers, I'm doing the same exact thing over on the other side. Because A, these Oliver ends, which nobody uses. B, these hoses have brass ends on them. And C, because of that mess. You got a hose going around itself in a tight loop coming back to here. One forward tight loop coming back to here. I don't like them tight like that. They're not relaxed. They're in a funky position. So this will get turned down. That one will get turned down. They'll go under the axle, over the top, and up here, just like this other side is. And it's clean. You don't have a mess like this rubbing against itself every time you move the hydraulics, raise or lower something, and you're also not rubbing castings. Like I said, this side is relaxed around everything there. I mean, well, it's in between the brake and the axle housing there, but they're loose. They'll move. They can move here. They can move here easy. It's relaxed hydraulics. So you get the gist, guys. And like I say, when I get the other hoses and other set of ends, I'll be doing the same thing to the other side. So guys, we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. And as always, please comment and hit that like button and subscribe. And tell me if you think I'm completely crazy for spending the extra money to route the hoses as I have done here. Let me hear your thoughts on it. See if you agree with my relax the hoses. So we'll see you next time, guys.